The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Argentina.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing. And
a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Puskas. Now it's Pelé. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Puskas, and this is Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez, shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nesta gets it away. Wriggles his way through. No, it's not getting there. Vieira. That'll be a throw. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Zico could try cutting inside here. Thuram cuts out the pass. Makaleli. Looking tidy in possession. Takes a shot! He's scored!
Mohamed Salah really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Cannavaro gets a foot in here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira. Otto. And it's Otto. A temporary retreat here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Makaleli. And Araujo. Konate, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Zico. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Back into the middle. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zico. Nedved. Mohamed Salah, who does have an assist to his name. Now, can they get him away? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have... Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Salah. Odo. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Knocks it into space. And he's taking no chances there. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Zico. Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. And he's running through. Mohamed Salah was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's Messi. And that's a... Can he finish? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Argentina grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Pelé. That is good strength. Nedved. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Little pass back.
He's got no choice.
Chance! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Albania really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
It's denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Albania. Number 7, Suarez. Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 4, Mohamed Salah. Number 22,
It's made and a shot! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Yeah. Oh, he's been caught napping! Lovely bit of skill. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, played through for the wide man. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
This is Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. And the shot! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vieira. Messi, looking to play him in. He's cut it out. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now it's Messi. And it's Cáceres.
There will be 5
Just seeing the board now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely worked. Pass is just off target. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rooney. Yamal. That's really well manoeuvred. And he shoots! So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cannavaro. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
This is a quick reminder to let you know
So
that
Jim,
you'll be
how do
able
you
to
reflect
catch
on
today's
what we've
match
seen?
broadcast
Well, there
live.
was a...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and
can he finish? So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Good read, needed to be. Platini could move up a gear here. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
that's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Messi, look at this. He's having a shot! They've done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. It's a goal kick. Two down already, a nightmare start. Now it's Platini. Pass somewhat off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's found some space. Nesta. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Argentina really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Puskas. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vieira gets a foot in here. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand gets it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Dembele. Strokes it back. And here's Nedved. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. This is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Messi goes short. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Odo. And it's Vieira. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schmeichel is there to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shapes to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Turns and goes back. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This is Dembele, and he shoots! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe, but it's Thuram. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Messi. Now it's Puskas. Great work on the overlap. Odo got a long way forward to join the attack. They get a throw in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Puskas. Messi could try cutting inside here. Now it's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi with the short one. Tries to pro. He rises! He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. He's through here, and here's Rafael Leao.
Oh, really well played.
Messi.
Number 11.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Coming on the field.
Nicely spread.
Number 18.
Back into the middle.
Number 22.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's superb. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Great chance! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Messi, cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
This is it then, now or never. And he's well positioned, chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's on his way! No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Hullet, and this is Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, crack. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitutions taking place.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Maldini gets it away. 4 extra minutes added on, and here's Bale, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is as far as it goes. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Rafael Leao picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Argentina leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard...
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking to play him in. Van de Ven gives no quarter whatsoever.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looks a smashing ball. Good-looking ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get up.
He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Argentina finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Shot a goal! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
There's the shot! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ronaldinho. Now the ball. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United take the lead. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Real chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that deft...
Can he finish? It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho plays it in. Cruyff. For Messi. Knocks it into space. Driving forward. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Pelé. Cruyff. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Good read, needed to be. Beckenbauer. And here's the chance to counter. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Otto does well to get it back. Now it's Puskás, played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pelé. Looking for the run. And he shoots! Superb goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Well, what a half, what a game we have here. The second half can't come soon enough.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 12.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 9, Ronaldinho.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Odo tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Royce. That's good running with the ball. And that's a dangerous... And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Odo. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff. Now it's Puskas. And this is Messi. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to get it away. Pelé, who's set up one goal so far. Turan. Out for a throw. Nesta. And it's Royce. Can he get it through? And they're quick to get it back. That's cause for mild irritation. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nesta. And back to the keeper. And he's forced to go back. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Saliba. Rooney. And it's Bellingham. Stood up well to him there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance here to counter. Royce. It's Bellingham. Out to the right. Played back in. Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Coming on the field, number 7.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Doku. And that could well leave a mark. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is lovely. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Messi. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Doku has it in a wide position.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Doku. Ernest. Pass is just off target.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Royce. He rises! Rijkaard clears it away. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes.
That looks a cracking ball. This chance for a shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's missed.
And that will be it. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
And this is Puskás! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005, 4 times a runner-up, never scored in a major final, but all of that was gloriously eclipsed.
Exactly. It was his first international trophy.
He gets big! Goal! Argentina! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer. South Korea, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi, and it's Azar. Beckenbauer. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Otto. Puskás. He's on it, can he get away? And this is... takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for South Korea, number 15.
South Korea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field is
things starting to look
10,
very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Salah. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff, Puskas, now it's Pelé, and it's Cruyff. That's been cut out, well played. Azar, Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Added time.
Puskas threads one in, and that could set him on his way, and that is expertly dealt with. And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Argentina really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same focus again.
Argentina in control at half-time, 2-0. We're already back up and running after half-time. He's got tall. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was very necessary. Messi picks it up out wide. Otto could try cutting inside here. Azar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pelé is flagged offside. Costa Curta. Mohamed Salah. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Azar. That's an imaginative pass. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Azar. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Vieira getting this one clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Vieira, spread it left. Back into the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Batistuta. Tries a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution for South Korea. Number
Both sides
7,
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4, Rudiger. Number 2, Costa Curta. Coming on the field, number 23, Neymar. Number 14,
Getting
Hakimi.
too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Kim Min-jae. Substitution.
That is a little undercooked. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Pinches it off him. Now it's Doku. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Doku. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. South Korea needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Doku. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. Kim Min-jae did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Doku. He's dribbled past his man here. Doku, he has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's looking unstoppable. There's the header! Deftly away. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Argentina can consider themselves just about safe now. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's clever. Salah. Ball played for Rijkaard. Mohamed Salah. And there's the shot! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Neymar. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Doku. He's making a real surge on the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that's it. Argentina can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.